What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to talk about healing and how environmental changes have an impact on you and everything about you. Okay, I don't know if I said this in a video. I think I already have, but I made a decision that really has had a really great impact on me, and I can't be any happier with my decision right now. I swear. This is something that I felt like I needed so badly. I mean, everything that's going on right now is a huge change for me. And I gotta say, man, when you make a decision that changes everything, like literally your entire situation, not just one, not something small, like, getting a new outfit or getting another pair of shoes. It has to be something bigger than that. It has to be an environment change, meeting new people, going out of your comfort zone, getting out of the routine. Get out of the routine. The routine is what's going to make you miserable. Seeing the same thing every day, just doing the same crap all the time. That kind of thing is going to kill your happiness, because your life is literally on autopilot, and you're just seeing the same things over and over. It's nothing new. When new things happen in your life, that's what brings joy. That's what brings the whole meaning of everything. You always want to be and see new things. You always want to be, discover things. Go out, get out of the comfort zone, get out of your routine. The routine is what's going to destroy your life. I'm telling y'all. I met people within these past couple months. I haven't been, compared to the last couple years, I haven't been as happy as I've been right now as in the past couple months. And another thing I got to say, this has to do when it comes to people. When you step out your comfort zone and you go somewhere different, like you need to get out of your hometown. I'm gonna say straight up, wherever you are right now, if you're in your hometown, that's gonna be the end of you. You know what I mean? Staying in your hometown is a death trap. You need to get out of your hometown, because if you stay in your hometown, you're involved with people who grew up with you. They were always around you, and these kind of people that you grew up with and they were always around you, these kind of people are the least likely to believe in you. And the reason for it is because you're still in the same place as you were. You're still in the same place they're at. You were born there. They were born there. They know that they were born there. They know you were born there. And because of that, there's nothing to believe in. You see what I'm saying? But when you leave your hometown and you go somewhere else, and then you meet new people, and they know you're not from there, that is an automatic, there's like an automatic sign of respect that comes out of that, because you simply being somewhere outside your hometown is enough to show somebody who is outside of your hometown that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a respect that comes with that, because you took the initiative to travel and to get out of your hometown. When you do something like that, people are gonna be like, wow, they take that as something impressive, because you're making moves. You know what I mean? People respect it when you can make moves. People can respect it. People respect when you can make moves. People respect when they can see that you're changing your environment. You're going outside of your comfort zone. When you go outside your hometown and you go somewhere far, I'm not talking about the town over. I'm not talking about 2 towns over. I'm talking about going to a different state. Go to a different state. Don't go like a town over. That's not enough. You need to get out of your hometown, completely out of your hometown, because when you do that and you meet new people, like I said, people are going to respect that. They're going to see something. They're going to be like, wow, this guy, he can leave his hometown. Like, he actually did it. It's like when you go out and you win an award. It's like winning an award, pretty much. And you know, people who are outside your hometown are always going to have more respect for you than people who are inside your hometown, because you came from the same place they came from. So it's like, what is there to respect when you're in the same place they're at? They see the way their life is playing out, and they can compare it to yours so easily that there's nothing to respect. You see what I'm saying? Because you're just in the same place that they're in right now. But when you can leave your hometown, you can go somewhere far and you meet people outside. Like, just imagine you're from, like, let's pretend you're from Rhode Island and you go to Texas. And people ask you, oh, where you from? Well, I came from Rhode Island. People are like, wow, you came from Rhode Island? Wow, like, oh, you know what I'm trying to say? And you can make friends. It's just, there's just something about leaving where you came from that just brings you to better people. Like, you meet better people. You meet better quality people. People who are actually going to like you. People who are not. You're going to find it. The place where you're going to find the most haters, if you're trying to improve yourself, is the people in your hometown. The people in your hometown are your biggest haters. You need to get out of your hometown. The people in your hometown are your biggest haters. Get out of there. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere where people can appreciate you, where people can actually appreciate you, and it takes getting out of that place. And I think God intended it to be that way, because he never meant for you to live, to be born, to die where you were born. God never intended for you to die where you were born, or grow old where you were born. No, he intended, wherever you were born, he intended for you to get out of there and go somewhere else. It was intended that way. And if you stay there, that's going to be your doom. Because nobody's going to respect you. Everybody's going to look at you as just that kid who lives around the block. And that's it. Nobody's going to respect you. You will always be known as that kid who just lives around the block. But when you leave your hometown, you move to a different town, you're going to be known as that guy who left his hometown, moved to a different town, found his own place, and changed his life. You see what I'm saying? It's a different story. There's a different background to you when you get out of there. And then there's something to respect out of that. And even if you did stay in your hometown, let's say you stayed in your hometown, you got yourself like a nice house there. You know, you'll be known as the guy who got us, who made something out of himself but never left his hometown. Get out of your hometown. There's more to life than just that town, or that city, or that country, or whatever. There's a whole world out there. There should be no reason why you're stuck in one spot. And if there's people around you keeping you from making that move, it's because they never made that move, and they're going to be like jealous or hateful or whatever if you do the same thing. So there's a lot of people in this world, especially people from your hometown, who hate seeing you happy because they didn't take the initiative to be happy themselves. I came from a family where it's almost as if they want to pass down misery from one generation to the next. So my grandma lived a miserable life, so she passed it down to my mom, and then my mom lived a miserable life because of my grandma. She prevented my mom from even believing in herself and getting out of the house and doing something with her life. And my mom is almost 50. She's almost 50, and she's still living in the same house that she grew up in as a kid. Imagine you being 50 years old, still living in the same house that you grew up when you were like 15 years old. Imagine never leaving that house ever. That's doom. You know what I mean? That's destruction right there. That's self-destruction. And it's completely normal, right? It's a completely normal thing when people who are like that are not normal. They look at normal things as something weird. And that's what makes them not normal and weird. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's normal for you to get out the house. It's normal for you to be independent and take care of yourself and get your own place, and move out. Get your own place, get your own car, get your own job. That's normal, right? But there's some people in this world who want to make you think that that's weird. How is that weird? That's the whole point. That's like the whole purpose, is to be on your own. I'm telling all of you out there who are 24, 25, around my age, your parents are holding you back. You got to be willing to do whatever it takes to get out of the house you're in. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there, sister. You're going to find more people who support you, who actually want to see you do good outside of your hometown. You may still bump into a few haters. There's going to be haters everywhere you go, no matter where you're at, whether you're hometown or somewhere else. But at least when you're somewhere else, there's less haters. And it's a better environment because it's somewhere new. It's somewhere you've never been. Life was never intended for you to just do the same thing over and over and over. No, you're supposed to get out and see new things. All the hard work you put in, in your routine, you deserve to go out, I would say every weekend, because you're spending how many hours a day? 8 to 10 hours a day at a job. You deserve, at 100%, you 100% deserve to go out every weekend if you wanted to a completely different state. You should have enough money to do that. You earned it. You see what I'm saying? You earned it. You earned the right to do that. And for those of you who can't do that because of bills or whatever, you got to sacrifice something. You got to sacrifice a bill. Sacrifice something that's taking your money, that's taking too much of your money away. There has to be something that you can let go of. The cable, don't pay cable. Don't pay cable. Let go of something so that you could save some money so that you can go somewhere. There has to be something that you're investing money into. Or how about this? Don't finance your phone. Stop getting the latest phone. Stop, making payments on a phone that you don't own yet. Your phone should not be treated like a car bill, like a car loan. That's another thing. Don't get a car loan. You shouldn't have a car loan. You shouldn't be using anything you don't own. Don't get a car loan. Don't loan your phone. Don't loan anything. If you don't own it, you can't have it. If you can't buy it outright, you can't afford it. And that's it. You have to, you gotta just walk away from it. Go drive a old beater. I'd rather drive an old beater than have a car loan. Because I don't care about impressing people who don't care. Stop worrying about people who don't actually care. Stop trying to impress people that don't actually care. You know what I mean? You don't need the car loan. You don't need the latest phone. You don't need the latest anything. If you got a car loan right now, despite what it could do to your credit, I would bring it back to the dealer and tell him, hey, I can't pay this thing. Just eat the bullet, right? Eat the bullet, accept the fact that it might hit your credit a little, and just go buy a beater, a Toyota, a Honda, something. You do some research and find something is going to last you a long time, like a Honda or a Toyota, right? Buy something like that outright for like $3-4 grand. Buy a phone that's like 5 years old. A 5-year-old phone. You should own a 5-year-old phone and a 20-year-old car. I'm going to say that again. You should own a 20-year-old car and a 5-year-old phone. Right now, I'm using an iPhone 11. It's 2025. It's 2024, and I'm using an iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 came out in 2019. I only paid like $200 for this phone, and I bought it outright, no finance. Put warranty on top of it if you have to. If you really want to make sure that you're not paying another phone outright, put the warranty on it. Don't go out and buy some $1,500 phone if you know you can't afford it. If you know you can't afford something, don't loan it. Don't do that, because that's what's gonna keep you broke. I gotta use the bathroom, you guys. I'll be back.